Hello, Staci. This is Staci and Kirby of Shambhala Tantra and Shakti Tribe. Staci, tell me, what is the mission of these organizations and what is the vision?
Shambhala Tantra believes that our future depends upon the sacred feminine in everyone. So we offer trainings, experiences, and coaching to support your awakening.
All right. And so are there ways that you prefer in approaching that? Are there tools that you want to use?
We have very potent awakening tools. Of course, it depends on the person. Everyone's different. We live in a time now where there's a lot of chaos. So people like a little bit more movement with their meditation. Or
so
we
more
can
direct.
Slower meditation or mantra meditation, depending on what's right for your nature.
So have you been given a mantra meditation?
Yes, my teacher is a enlightened woman, and she studied with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, the father of TM, the older gentleman that you see hanging out with the Beatles in India. That's my teacher's teacher. And also His Holiness Darshan Rinpoche, the leader of the Nyingma lineage. So although my teacher comes from religion, we were non-dual, non-dogmatic, and the language was really about love and expanding love inside of ourselves. So my lineage is enlightened via Vedic as well as Tibetan Buddhist, although I am non-dual and non-dogmatic as well.
Could you tell me more about non-duality?
I think we're all just learning what this means, but I believe there's an energy coming in that is about the rise of the sacred feminine, which is love, creativity, wisdom, and compassion, especially compassion, because Westerners need to remember that we're very privileged here, and it is our job to help those who have no voice. So we have the means, we have the energy, we have the technology to do a lot to save humanity from themselves. And now is the time for the rise of Shambhala. So I see the Shambhala a lot as women, maybe a thousand goddesses. Women have been held back and subjugated. It is women and the sacred feminine and everyone, but women too. We've been held back. So it's kind of like a bird flying with one wing. Okay, right? That's not very effective. It's kind of very appropriate that my wing is disappearing. We must have two wings. One is sacred masculine, and one is sacred feminine. They need to work together, right? So we can save humanity from themselves.
All right. So right now, with society having the problems that it does, in what ways are people suffering or feeling pain that they can get through or get past?
Kirby, I think a lot of people are traumatized right now. And because we've had such an out of balance society. So if someone is motivated to expand their awareness, Shambhala Tantra and Shakti Tribe may be a great organization to get involved with. The point is that the wisdom is within you. It's not outside you. It's not in a book. It's in you. And that nature is our true nature.
And could you tell me a little bit more about what that feels like when you're feeling your true nature?
Yeah, that's really the point of it all, darling. Thank you. It maybe just feels like your ego or who you think you are disappears for a moment, and then you merge with all creation. And whatever you think that is too small.
That's very succinct. Thank you. So there's some other things that I find very interesting in where you're going. You've emphasized women a lot. What is it about our time that makes it the time for women to rise?
Oh, Kirby, that's beautiful. Well, if it continues the way it is, then we all know it's going to suck bad. I don't need to explain it, right? We're all pretty smart. It's not I have children and I love children. And if we want to save humanity from themselves, because Mother Earth will go on. If we want to save our species, then we need to start telling the truth, coming from love, compassion, and wisdom, and doing everything we can to save us from ourselves. Because we're kind of caught up in like someone's ass. I mean, there's a lot of nice asses out there, but that's not the point. So we have a lot more in terms of capability of awareness and consciousness. And we're focused on something that's not even real. Because we're time travelers, we're infinite beings. And we are under the impression that we're small and maybe there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of trauma. And I'm just here to say that's all bullshit. And it's time to wake up. Okay. Okay. And Kirby, I think that might be it for most attention spans. So we'll be back some other day. Kirby and I are leading the rise of Neo-Shaktiism and the rise of Shambhala. And we're building the plane in the air. So thank you and namaste.
Thank you very much.